ऐसे भी तुम मरना है, बिना खा के मरना है, तब तो हम लोग लड़ाई करके मरना से अच्छा है।
3rd May 2023 will be a black chapter in the history of Manipur. Ever since the violence started, the worst affected were the people and the innocent people. On 6th of May, several Meiteis living in Churachandpur were forced to flee after the violence escalated. Houses were burned, several people were being killed, they were targeted, and all these Meitei people who were living in the hilly areas, they had to flee to save their lives. And it's been more than a year. Imagine, from May 2023, this is September 2024, these people are living in such makeshift relief camps. These are the schools, and I'm here in one of such relief camps. 170 people who are living in Churachandpur or the foothill areas, the most disturbed areas during peak of the violence. They are living here in vulnerable condition. Whatever they have is only the aid and support of the local government, the civic bodies, the NGOs and other civil society members. Several children were born in camp like this. What you see here in the camp is only temporary arrangements. Here, a mega kitchen for 170 people. Temporary, there are local schools where these children are going to study, and that is alarming situation. Remember, more than a year, nearly 16 months now, and still there is no sign of restoring the normalcy in the state. We know that 3rd May has changed everything in Manipur, but Pyari, having been a BSc student, living perhaps with your family for decades maybe in Churachandpur, with the people in the hills, all of a sudden we are seeing the bittering relationship. But personally, psychologically, financially, how much it has affected you and other Meiteis?
It has affected us a lot, physically, emotionally, financially, especially physically, because when we since 3rd May we staying here, and it's like we are suffering a lot. We can't explain in words as well. So only those who stay in relief camp will know the suffering, and those who don't stay here will not even bother about us.
This is literally a pathetic condition that I see.
Yeah.
Hardly any amenities here.
Sure, even after, if it is rain, there lots of water will be there, and after that, lot of smelling will be there. No one care about us. No one bother about us. No one doesn't care.
I heard the snakes also walk in.
Yeah, even the snake. If the snake bite us is the one who's going to suffer. No one doesn't care for us. So where are our voice? Till now they don't help any of us.
How are you surviving in this camp for nearly 16 months it has been?
I don't know how to say. I don't know. I can't explain in even words, because I don't know. As you can see the surrounding with your own eyes, and we're suffering a lot. Apart from this, I can't even explain in words, because we are suffering like anything since 3rd May. We are running here and then for leaving, and then after that also they don't care about us. They don't even give a penny to us. How are we going to live? We have lots of children over here. How are they going to make them successful? Even us, we are destroying our career.
You could not pursue your further studies?
Yeah, sure, I could not pursue my further studies. I want to pursue my BA, MA. I completed my BSc in Churachandpur, and after that I was trying to pursue my MA at Imphal, but I could not proceed further because due to the crisis going on, and I'm not able to study at all. Even I have a little sister, and she was not able to study at all because due to the crisis, and we have struggled for financial.
What is the source of income those who are living in the relief camps? How are they surviving, meeting their needs?
Nowadays they work whatever they can work, because we cannot choose anytime, because in Churachandpur where we are living there, we have our own income, but when we come here we don't have any income anymore. We are just suffering like anything. Even relief camp, they raise their voice, they go rally, they went for rally, but nobody cares. Who cares? Even our chief minister doesn't care about us. So who is going to care us? Going to care for us? Even the Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi doesn't care about us. He didn't even come here since 3rd May. So what are we supposed to do? What are we going to expect from them?
When the violence broke out, the people from both sides living in Bishnupur districts near the foothill areas or the periphery, the houses were burned. And even the Meiteis or the tribes of the hilly people, they were displaced. The Kukis left to the hilly areas. The Meiteis were forced to flee and taking shelters in the valley areas. In Bishnupur, as we travel further, this is one such camp in Kumbi, and all these areas you see number of relief camps. The people who were living earlier in the affected areas like Torbung, Govindpur, Bishnupur have become now victim on their own land and now living in deplorable conditions in their own state, in their own district, in such refuge camps. If you want to feel the pain of people who were displaced and living in relief camps, come to Bishnupur, come to Manipur and see the situation. In such one community hall, it's a temporary community hall in Kumbi village, and how the people have been living here for nearly 16 months, more than a year now. Look at this. Only this piece of clothes that divide and make it literally like a room for a family. You require this mosquito net because it's all in the open areas. There could be really threat to life when the snakes have an open entries, and this is how the people, be the women, children, senior citizens, elderly, everyone, more than a year. What help it comes only from the state, local NGOs. Remember, they have been living for decades in the brotherhood with each other, all these communities living together, but the enmity is so deepened that now you have the refugees in their own state. In worst humanitarian crisis I see in Manipur in the relief camps, that there are children, there are women who are sick, require medical attention, but they're not even the basics available. Whatever the primary medicine is being given by the local administration or the government, the only source. In such one camp I see one child who's ill, who requires serious medical attention, but then that's the life in the relief camp for these Meitei in the Manipuris. During the violence, they battled for their life. And even after 16 months, now they are battling with the daily needs and daily challenges. These Meitei women in the relief camps are making these handmade bags, selling it in the market from 100 rupees, 150 rupees to 350. And that's how they are meeting their daily needs, their daily ends. The life is extremely difficult here for the Meiteis in the relief camps in the state of Manipur.